Hey everybody, this is Ryan the Plumber. This will be my first video that I'm doing. I'm a little ahead of the game here, so bear with me. This is a Moen oil rub bronze faucet for a single bowl bathroom. Alright, I'm a little ahead of the game. One second, we'll go under here. So far I've got it attached. As you can see here, these are plastic nuts. You can hand tighten them down. Keeps it secure to the top of the countertop. And then I got the gold nuts here. These secure the supply lines for the water. So I got those tightened down with a pair of adjustables, and we'll move on to the next step. These are the 1/2-inch water lines. Two of them, hot and cold. Hot always on the left, cold always on the right. Alright, 1 second. So today we got our, you can't really tell, but they're rough. Color being just bronze. Straight stop valves. Open those up. There's one. And here's two. Okay. So you undo these just a little bit, and then they should slide onto the top. You can feel them. They go on quite a bit, like about 1 inch in depth. Then you put that one on there, hand tighten that one on for now. Do the same with the other line. Hand tighten that on there a little bit. Take your pair of channel locks and you grab it. Make sure your adjustable is open enough. And these are compression stop valves, so they bite down on the plastic. Get nice and tight. It's important that you get these tight, because if you don't, you could have a leak in the future, and you don't want them to leak, because it could ruin your cabinet, could ruin your floors. Alright, let's get these tight. Got that one pretty good. Let's go back to this one. Alright, now that those are on there, now what I like to do is I take the supply line and I'll measure it up to the depth of the stop valve so they're nice and straight. So I got the distance there. Make a clean cut on it. Then you take these plastic furls. You can barely see it, but it's a plastic furl. You'd use a metal furl if this was a copper line, but since these are PEX lines, you use a plastic one so it doesn't crush through. Slide it on there. You can see it's got like a shape of like a cone almost, and goes underneath of the ring. And it goes right inside of the stop valve. You can feel it. Start screwing that one on. So you do that with the hot and the cold side. So let me get the cold. Check the distance. Make the cut. Put the nut on, put the furl on, with the cone facing down, and it slides in. And you tighten that down. So now you need your channel locks and your adjustable again. In this case, you grab the bottom, adjust your adjustables, and then you crank these down nice and tight. And know when these are tight, because you won't be able to turn them anymore. But you always got to back the valve, because if you don't back the valve, you could break the water lines, you could spin it around, loosen it up. It's important to always back it. Alright, that one's pretty tight. Put this one. Almost there. And there she is. She's bottomed out. Alrighty. On to the next step. Let me see. Alright. Now these are some of the other components that come with it. The Moen. this and this is what we'll need next for the next step. So when you're dealing with this, when you get this put on down here, you can see it. You want it facing to the back side like that. Okay, so here we go. Let's see if we can get this. See if we can show you guys this better. Alright, so I'm gonna take the trim ring for it. I'm gonna put putty on it. The putty acts as like a washer. It stops the water from flowing, you know. One sec. Bear with me, it's my first video. It's probably pretty bad, but I'll try to get you guys the gist. Get a little bit better at this in the future. Alright, so you take your putty, it comes out of here, usually in like a ball form, and you wanna do it like almost like you're making a pizza. Just so you can go around the edge, the inside edge of this trim ring, get it nice and set. Alright, let me show you now. We take this trim ring, okay, and then you're gonna push it down and into this hole. Get it nice and seated in there so it's nice and puttied up. Okay, then it's in there like that. Put you guys back up over here. Okay, you're gonna take this guy. It's gonna slide up in here. I like to stick my head above so I can see it scrolling in, but you can also sit down here and do it just fine. So let me do that real quick. And there it is. Already almost all done. Remember, face this to the back of the cabinet. Now that that's on there, you'll need a pair of channel locks again. You start tightening that nut down. I like to secure the bottom of it with my hand to hold it still so it doesn't move around all the time. Okay. As you tighten down this compression nut, it will push the putty out of that trim ring, creating a nice seal to the bottom of the vanity. It's important that you get this pretty tight. So that it doesn't leak in the future. Not too bad. Now you can go up here and you can see. Push the putty out a little bit. Just clean that putty off. Should create a nice seal there. Alright. Put the putty back in there. Alright, on to the next steps for you. Next, I like to take this guy. That's going to be the stopper, the open and close stopper. You take that. Take it in here, and if you can see how I got it, you face the L to the back side, and then you just drop it in there. And then you need this, which is going to be your up and down stopper. You go underneath, you unscrew this nut on the back side of this tailpiece adapter. One second. And you slide it on, like so. And that goes through, and it grips onto that little upside down L that we were talking about, so that it goes up and down. So you keep it in there, pressed in there, you screw this nut back on. I like to get it hand tight, and then I'll take the channel locks and I'll snug it just a little bit more. You can adjust it as much as you want based on how hard you want that pulley to be. It feels pretty good. That's not bad. Alright, next step. Next step, you're going to want to take your stopper, it's a long one, and you drop it down through the hole in the faucet. Boom, just like that. Then you'll need this. Open her up. You undo this. You see, you undo this nut because you want to be able to slip it through the stopper that you just dropped down. I don't know if you can see this well, but it slides up. Let's see if we can readjust this. That's not going to work either. It's going to slide up onto this stopper that we dropped through the top of the faucet. And then that little metal clip that it came with. Where's that thing at? Little metal clip that it came with. It's going to go on. Slides it on. And then this slides through the stopper that we tightened down with the channel locks. Boom. I'll show you what it looks like so you get a general idea here. There's the ring. Slides onto that. And once it's on there, you're going to want to take another pair of adjustables and tighten down this nut so that the stopper won't slide out when you pull it up. One sec. Just give it a little bit of turns. Turn, 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 and turn. Probably good. Let's take a look at what we got so far. Stoppers, it's in there, it's not coming out. Faucet's on there. And then the stop valve. Perfect. If you have that thing too loose, this will want to fall down on its own like so, and it won't stay closed. So boom. Last piece to put on, tailpiece. With the tailpiece, we usually take plumber's dope or pipe dope, and you want to put it around the threads.